just wanted to talk about how the most important thing for me with poker is trying to inspire intelligent women to get involved in this game. I think it would be beneficial to everybody involved, and I want to make sure that I do everything I can to both equip myself to be successful in this long term and inspire other women to do the same.
So here we are. People have been talking about my stuff. It's good. I mean, I'm glad that people are talking, and I'm glad that I'm starting this dialogue. I have to say that I can't remember the last time that people were talking about women in poker as much as they are now. One of my most popular videos was I created this fictional, exaggerated sketch of me going around trying to get a poker stake and various ways of me trying to get money to play poker. I tried getting a job. Not proud of what I did. So I'm back in the game. Since I started playing poker, that has been the stereotype that I've been faced with. That for so long, women have had to fight against this stereotype in poker and in most industries that if we are crushing, especially at a high level, playing high stakes, that it's assumed that we got there by means other than our talent or moving up the ranks or studying. And the only thing that I was trying to accomplish with those sketches was to create this kind of like exaggerated satirical version of what everyone thinks women in poker do. My hope was that you would see those kind of exaggerated, ridiculous skits and kind of laugh at the fact that this is what people think that women do. It's absurd. I know there were some people who were questioning if I was insulting sex workers. And what I'm talking about isn't sex work. That's a different discussion and a different topic altogether. What I'm talking about is women in poker.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Kelly Minkin went on Joey Ingram's podcast this week on Monday to talk about poker, and I came up.
New poker vlogger Marle. So let's talk about her vlogs. So what do you think about her vlogs out there as a female in poker? And
I'm really thankful that these conversations are being had, even if I'm getting criticism and I'm getting, even if the feedback is somewhat negative.
I don't know, I'm a little bit torn on seeing her like joke about sucking dick for buy-ins, I guess, a little bit. I question whether she understands where that route is gonna take her.
I'm happy people are talking about it, and this is my goal. Like, I want people to be talking about women in poker and these stereotypes and these things that are just so absurd that are happening, and they've been happening for so long.
I think that women in poker have a, you know, if you're not a woman in poker, it's hard for you to say. Dealing with that gets old, and it doesn't go away. Like, and the women that are well-respected poker players like worked hard for that,
right?
And I just think it's like a slippery slope on how to demand respect as a woman in poker.
And like, not just in poker, but in the world. And I really am thankful for Kelly to get on there and give me her honest feedback. I did not really like the tone of the interview. I really was disappointed with the kind of competitive nature that Joey intentionally or unintentionally put out there.
I feel to be the old woman in town. Marle took over. How's it feel?
Congrats to her, man. That's awesome.
Does it suck?
I'm second place. I'm cool with it.
There were several times in the interview where he said, oh, Marle's #1 now.
I'm replaced already. I'm replaced.
You didn't know
Marle's younger and she's up and coming. Oh, Marle's very funny. Are you as funny as her? And
you got a new funny woman in town. Her name's Marle. How's it feel?
She's funnier than me, I think.
competitive nature of the interview at times that I just didn't like. I think that's really indicative to women's culture in general. Is like, why does there have to be me versus Kelly, me versus whoever it may be? Why can't we all succeed? I don't understand. I didn't really appreciate that tone. As far as Kelly's feedback, I can definitely see where she's coming from. She's been in poker a long time. I actually met and played with her for the first time last week. It makes me a little sad that she and maybe some other women have interpreted the videos as anything other than me just being completely on their side. And again, I think the bigger issue here is that interviews are being had, like the one on Monday, where it's kind of like, you are her, she's your enemy, she's your competition, you know, if she's succeeding, you can't, or there's one spot. And this is a big problem with women, I think, and I hate this about women and this culture that the society is set up for us. And everybody has their own contribution to their message and their issues. I honestly want to thank everybody who supported me. It's taken off quicker than I ever thought it would, and I'm really appreciative of that. And that's kind of all I had to say about it. And again, going forward, I appreciate the constructive criticism from my peers, and I will continue to think about that as I go forward. But I just want everyone to know that there's no part of what I'm doing that's inauthentic, not me for just a publicity stunt to get viewers, or I don't know, taking advantage of any group of people for my own personal gain. I don't think that necessarily the best way to be heard and the best way to reach people is through being preachy, by lecturing, by alienating yourself from men, from poker community, from people in general. So I'm being self-deprecating. I'm making fun of myself. I'm making fun of what I've gone through for years. I'm making fun of how ridiculous it is that people think that this is what every woman does. So thank you again for watching. I'm gonna be putting out some more videos lately. It's been kind of a crazy week, just processing all the stuff that's going on, but I've been doing my best, and thanks again for the support, and I'll talk to you later.